I'll put myself on mute and shut the video.
Hey, Mayor.
Okay, welcome Council to our meeting today of January the 28th, 2021, and it is approximately 3:01 at this time. So I'm going to call the meeting to order. Like I said, welcome Council, welcome staff. We have Candace White with us, and anyone that may be tuned in watching this recording. That's just a quick meeting that we've called together. That's we're going to be talking about some correspondence here shortly, and then we're going to follow into a closed session matter. Then we'll be shutting the recording off. So it's not much of a meeting, but it's still something that's important for our township. So I'll ask everyone at this time for a moment of silent reflection then, please. Thank you. Ask Council if any declaration of pecuniary interest at this time or when comes up and arises. Seeing no hands, then thank you. Asking for a recommendation that the Township of Asphodel-Norwood Special Council meeting of today be approved as circulated or amended.
Mayor.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Candace.
Mayor, I would like to add 3 items pertaining to personal matters about identifiable individual. So I need to add 1 more to the closed session, please.
Okay, so as amended then, Council's aware then? Looking for a motion on that. Councillor War and Councillor Archer, all in favor? That's carried. Thank you, unanimous. Okay, so now next on the agenda is our correspondence for action, which would be C1. Candace White, our CAO Clerk Treasurer. This has got to do with Community Safety Wellbeing Plan extension request. Go ahead, Candace, please.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So I had a discussion with the province in regards to this. The Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan is slated to be adopted by everyone in the province by July 1st. Obviously, they've extended that from January 1st of this year. The majority of the plan is public consultation driven. Over half of it is public consultation. And so our opinion, and the opinion seems to be the basis across the county, is that we need to request an extension, at least to see if we're able to be granted it. So the correspondence was drafted just to save time and efficiency so it can be in front of council. If it's approved, we will get it out the door tomorrow morning to all of the other municipalities and to the province in order to seek this extension. We can put a check mark in a box. We can get the plan done. We can do it and have it submitted. But the intent of the legislation, we are supposed to be drafting this for the safety and well-being of our community and all demographics within our community. And essentially, in order to do that constructively and successfully, in order to not have a plan that just sits on the shelf and collects dust, but is actually implemented and used in our day-to-day decision making, needs to have the public consultation piece. And that was the intent of the legislation. So without that, I think it's losing integrity. And I think we're questioning then how that document is going to be utilized moving forward. The city of Peterborough has chosen to hire someone in a contract basis to bring them online in order to complete the study, because it was decided that we would have a city of Peterborough and Peterborough County wide plan. If they do not extend it and Asphodel-Norwood remains in that plan, we will not meet the July 1st compliance date. City of Peterborough has been very blunt. They're looking at an adoption first quarter of 2022, which would mean all of Peterborough County would not have this plan in place till the first quarter of 2022. If they do not extend it, we got a pretty good start on it, actually, Asphodel-Norwood. So we could probably have a plan in place and adopted before July 1st. Again, the public consultation piece would not be there. So the first step is to, I think, get the extension request in. And then as staff, we're going to start working on a plan in behind the scenes and maybe have something drafted and ready to go for July 1. So then we're compliant, and then we can then continue to work with the city and continue to do the public consultation piece, because it's a document that can be amended. Right? It's a living, breathing document. We can add to it, change it, add appendixes based on survey results from the community, et cetera, et cetera. But at least I would like to have even something in place by July 1, because you never know what the province is going to hinge on these types of things. So I think we're better off to at least have something in place, and then we can build on that, whether we remain with the city and the county or whether we just do it more extensive public consultation after and add to our own plan. So that decision still has to come forward, but today we're just looking for council to support the correspondence to go to the province.
Right. So Candace, just before I take questions, the letter that we have in our agenda is basically the letter that's going to go out then? Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct, Mayor.
Thank you. Okay, Deputy Mayor Byrd, I seen your hand.
Yeah, I'll make that motion with a comment.
Okay, seconded, please. Councillor Archer, thank you. And go ahead with your comment then, Deputy.
Yeah, just kind of on the same line as what Candace had said. And this was brought up at Roma on, I think it was day 1, I believe, with the Ministers Forum. And there's other townships and municipalities experiencing the same thing. And they've also sent requests, of course, and they spoke to the minister directly about it. It was an aired question, and she didn't say yes, but part of her answer was that she may accept interim plans as of July 1st, and with looking at a deadline to have final plans in. So I think it's a good idea moving this forward and see where the minister ends up in the decision. So.
Perfect, thanks. Anyone else, comments, concerns? No. All right, seeing none, we have a motion on the floor. All in favor then? And that's carried unanimous. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask the clerk, closed session now would be coming up. So do we go into closed after the recording stops?
I am going to stop the live stream now, Mayor.